Well, hello. Welcome to the Content Modeling Show. I'm Marcelo Lewin, and this is episode 17 of the Content Modeling Show, and it is 2021. I can't believe we made it to 2021. 2020 is behind us, and let's hope that 2021 will be a better year for everybody. Although it did start, as I read on Twitter, it started a little bit with a meltdown of the internet where a whole bunch of websites and services were down. I know my Notion was down and my Todoist was down and Slack was down. So hopefully we got that out of the way and everything will be fine from this point on. Anyway, I do want to welcome you. I'm glad you're here. I hope the New Year Eve was a good one for you. I've made all my resolutions and already broke them, so I'm way ahead. Thank you very much. Alrighty, so today, let me go ahead and share my screen here. As always, this is the Headless Creator Show, and or the Headless Creator website, and I have 3 shows. So what I did, just so you're aware of, I used to have 4 shows. I consolidated the Contentful changelog into the user and dev show. Because I cover things on that changelog that are both for the user and for the dev show. So I decided, you know what, to keep things simple, I'm just going to have 3 shows that are really going to focus really well on a variety of things. So today, obviously, the Content Modeling Show, which is all about content modeling, regardless of your CMS. And then the other 2 shows are the Contentful User Show, focus on admins, users, authors, orchestrators, and then the dev show, focus obviously on developers. So that's that. I wanted to get that out of the way. As always, my information is down here. Let me make this a little bit bigger. There's my information, marcelo@headlesscreator.com. Feel free to send me an email. Shoot over an email if you have questions. Also, remember to, up there, remember to follow me everywhere on Twitch, on YouTube. Everywhere you see me, please follow me there. I'd love to have you there. I'd really appreciate it. And welcome to those of you on Twitch. I appreciate you being here. T04435. I love your name. I love it. Welcome to the Headless Creator website and the Content Modeling Show. So let's get started. What am I going to do today? So actually, I wanted to show you on the Content Modeling Show right here. If you go to Content Modeling, you click on all episodes. And then if you go down to, I think it was episode 1, my first episode was content types versus components. A lot of things have changed and I've settled on some standards. So I wanted to revisit this. What is content types versus components and why it's important for you to understand that, and how do you implement that both from a content modeling perspective and how do you then implement it in your CMS. And today I'm going to show you in Contentful itself how to implement it there. Okay, so also one thing to keep in mind is when this episode will be live like 20 minutes after I'm done with it on the site. I'll post it on Slack, everywhere else. But the content model that we're working on, you'll see it right there, which is View Content Model. When you click on that, it's going to open up and it'll let you review the content model that I showed you here. So keep that in mind if you're interested in getting the content model. Okay, with that said, let's jump in. And here we are with the content model. So I want to cover, in every project, it doesn't matter what project you work on, you're going to have global components or content types, and you'll know the difference in just a minute. And you're going to have project content types and components. So let's start by defining what is a global content type and what is a global component. So I'm going to read straight from what I wrote here. And let's make it a little bigger so you can see. But a global content type holds single source of truth content that is used across the enterprise. And that means that whatever exists in this content type is the single source of truth for anywhere else that it's going to be used. Okay, regardless of how many projects you create, whether you create a website, whether you create a mobile app, whether you create an integration with a system, these content types, these global content types are going to hold information that is the single source of truth across your entire organization. Now, what is the difference between that and a global component? Okay, a global component holds the structure. Now, Contentful calls it assemblies, but I like to go move beyond assemblies because to me assemblies is more of It's really related to design and how you build a page, but this has nothing to do with page. This is has to do with structure of content.